You're watching Theme Park Worldwide, where it's time for another travel vlog. Bit of a last minute trip this one. In fact, I only booked these flights less than 48 hours ago. I'm making my way from Liverpool John Lennon Airport over to Dublin in Ireland for a visit to Tayto Park. I've been meaning to go back here for quite a few years now, because it was 2015 when I was last at that park. And yeah, that was 7 years ago. It shows how time flies, doesn't it? But yeah, Charlotte and I went out there. We went to experience their huge wooden roller coaster, Cuchulainn, and yeah, just experience everything that the park had to offer. Since I last went 7 years ago, there's been so much expansion. They installed the log flume Viking Voyage. I know that opened quite a few years ago now, but I've not been since that. Along with that, they're putting a couple more junior coasters, and they've got some exciting plans for the future that I'll be talking about tomorrow in the Tayto Park vlog. But yeah, I booked these flights really last minute, £9.99 each way from Liverpool Airport through to Dublin. So I thought, why not? Let's go and make the most of it. And I thought, now, instead of just doing a day trip like I did last time, it's only in Ireland, it's not far away. I thought I'm going to spend the night in Dublin and, of course, go and check out the city and film some content for my other channel, Adventure Sean. So stay tuned for that coming up as well. Now, in terms of this travel vlog, I'm going to be doing something completely different to last time, because like I say, when me and Charlotte last went, we flew out just for the day. We then just got a taxi from Dublin Airport out to Ashbourne, which is close to where the park is located. That's actually about 30 minutes out of Dublin city centre. This time I'm actually going to be using public transport. I've booked a shuttle through the Ryanair website. It was only £7 return from the airport into Dublin city centre, and then from the city centre I'm going to be getting a bus up to Tayto Park. So I thought, I'm not going to get a taxi this time. It was quite expensive last time we did it, and also as well thought I wanted to show you the public transportation options and what it's like travelling from the airport down into Dublin, and then of course on the bus up to Tayto Park. So yeah, bright and early this morning. It's just gone 6 o'clock, early morning flight, and yeah, I cannot wait to get back to Tayto Park. I don't think I could come to Liverpool Airport and not start the visit off with the Greggs. It's just got to be done. It's perfectly located as soon as you walk into the terminal. But yeah, here I am. I tell you what, it took less than 5 minutes from that Greggs there all the way through security to get here into the departure lounge. As you've just seen from that previous shot, it's absolutely deserted. I thought, with it being summer now, we're in July, there's been a lot of horror stories from airports here in the UK over the past few weeks of long queues. I thought it was going to be quite busy, but no, it's very quiet. Obviously I did fly from this airport only a couple of months ago, so yeah, and it was pretty quiet then. So yeah, I was kind of hoping it would be the same, and to be honest, it's even quieter than it was when I was here a few months ago. Anyway, I got a little bit of time now just to chill out before I get on the flight. Obviously it's always worth arriving early anyway, because we are in the summer period now. Of course the summer holidays are just around the corner in a few weeks time, so airports will be getting busier. So I thought I wanted to make sure I get here with plenty of time, but yeah, I've got like an hour now just to chill out before the flight. And yeah, talking of an hour, it's going to be just less than that for my flight through to Dublin with Ryanair. A nice bargain flight. And yeah, you know, like with Ryanair, they always try and give you loads of options, don't they? I mean, never normally pay for any extra bags or anything, especially only for a couple of days like this trip. But then it came up with a really good offer. It was like £7 for a return shuttle from the airport into the city centre. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for it. I don't normally kind of use Ryanair's services on their website other than booking the cheap flight, but no, it came with that. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go and see what it's like. I did actually book a car through the Ryanair website earlier this year for one of the trips, and yeah, that was great, and it actually saved me a bit of money because Ryanair partners with the different companies. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to get on the flight shortly, and I'll see you over in Dublin, Ireland. Well, that was just a 35-minute flight from Liverpool here to Dublin, less than I was expecting. And yeah, it was on a Ryanair Boeing 737-800 series aircraft, the standard really for Ryanair. And yeah, I didn't get any footage from the plane itself because I was on a middle seat, so yeah, I couldn't really get access to a window, especially with it being a short flight. Straight up in the air, quick trolley service, and was back down again. And they landed here in Dublin, straight out of Terminal 1, through immigration, took less than 5 minutes. And then yeah, outside here to where the coaches depart. Nice and easy, just followed the signs for air coach. However, that is literally the terminal. You come out here, take a left, and then air coach is just here on the right hand side. And yeah, if you're booking with Ryanair, that's who they use here for the shuttles into Dublin. So yeah, nice and easy. Outside, turn left to zone 2. I'm going to go and jump on a coach now, which I've pre-booked, and yeah, it was like £7 return. What a bargain. Straight into Dublin city centre. Here we go then, so welcome to Dublin city centre and O'Connell Street, which is the main street here in Dublin. You've got the tram network just over there, and yeah, that's the good thing with the bus, it drops you off right here in the heart of the action. And yeah, in terms of the journey, it only took just over 20 minutes. I was expecting it to be much longer than that. In fact, it said it was going to be, but I think they just cover themselves just in case there's traffic, because you know, it wasn't really a main road that we came down. There's a lot of smaller roads really to get here. But yeah, 20-minute ride, and I tell you what, I definitely recommend using them, air coach, if you come in here to do this trip. Even if you're not going to Tayto Park, just coming to Ireland. Really good that was, nice and easy and much cheaper than getting a taxi as well. But yeah, here we go then. I've arrived at O'Connell Street, and yeah, I got dropped off about 5 minutes just on the right hand side here. Now I found out as well that to get the bus back, just literally on the other side of the road a little bit further down. But yeah, it was just past the big spire that you can see there. Believe it or not, that's nearly 400 foot tall. You wouldn't think it, would you? But yeah, massive spire, a beacon of light really here in Dublin. So yeah, I've walked a little bit further down here, and then yeah, when you get to Grand Central, not the train station, I think it's a hotel or a bar, just there on the corner, I now need to take a left. So what I'm going to be doing is transferring now onto a bus similar to this one here, I'd imagine, Transport for Ireland. And yeah, it's only about a 5-minute walk according to Google Maps. That's a good thing. It's always worth having the Google Maps app on your phone, because you can click on a bus stop, and yeah, it tells you the buses that go from there and the times. And if it won't directly say it there, it'll link you to that information where you can find it. Another website that I use for planning trips like this is Rome to Rio. That's really helpful. I love the sound of the crossings. It's like being back in America. So yeah, when you get here to the Grand Central Bar, you want to be taking a left. I'm making my way now to Beresford Place, which is just down here, about 5 minutes, according to maps. And then yeah, when I get there, it's going to be about a 20-minute wait for the bus. Now there's loads of bus stops here on this street. However, I'm looking for the sign that says 103. Now, I'm just checking that it isn't on any of these. However, according to Google Maps, it is literally off to the right. So we're going to cross over and round the back of that building. There's the bridge. And yeah, there's another stop just around there. But so I checked these to make sure, because obviously I've never done this before. When we did the day trip, Charlotte and I, back in 2015, and we literally just got a taxi there and back from the airport. So obviously that is the easy option. I just wanted to show you, especially if you're a solo traveller, don't want to pay so much for a taxi return journey. That's about 100 euros for a return trip. I'm pretty sure we paid about 50 last time to Tayto Park. So yeah, it's definitely worth looking at the public transport options. So yeah, we're going to cross over just there, and the stop should be just around that corner. Well, there we go, just turn around the corner, and that's what looks to be the bus. That's at least the stop anyway, because I know it's Bus Irene, and that's the stop just there. So yeah, it's literally just here on the corner. You got the bridge over there, there's the tram network, and yeah, that was like a 5-minute walk from where the airport bus dropped you off. Yeah, down that way, round to the right, came down this road, crossed over, took a right here, and here I am. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is just look at the best options for buying a ticket, because I've downloaded the Transport for Ireland app. so I may give that a go, but obviously you can just pay on the bus if not anyway. So yeah, I'm not too sure on the cost and that sort of thing, but I do know the journey takes about 1 hour to complete. Now, like I say, Tayto Park is actually located in Ashbourne. That's about 30 minutes away from the centre of Dublin. But yeah, with it being a coach, obviously it takes a little bit longer. It's just a longer route. Now, what you've got to be careful with this, if you want to get the direct bus all the way from this point and not have to change again in Ashbourne, is you want to make sure you get on that 8:58 bus. Because yeah, that gets you there for about 9:58. So yeah, just before 10 o'clock. Some of the other buses that are later on don't actually go straight to Tayto Park, and they'll stop in Ashbourne, then you need to transfer onto another bus. Now I obviously wanted to make it nice and easy and get the bus straight to the park. So yeah, I'm going to obviously make sure, you know, if you are going to do that, you want to make sure you look at the timetables on Transport for Ireland's website, just to make sure that it all matches up. But it's not just that 8:58, there's actually a few other buses as well later on that do, but not every bus leaving this stop goes straight to Tayto Park. And just like that, a couple of minutes later, and I've got my bus ticket here on my phone. Single from Dublin to Tayto Park, €3.36. And yeah, that was just purchased there on my phone through the Transport for Ireland app. Because yeah, obviously we're living in quite a cash-free society, aren't we now, really? You know, I don't really like bringing currency abroad and stuff now. I normally just do it all from my phone. So yeah, it's much easier. Instead of having to bring euros, you can just do that there on your phone. And then literally when you're about to get on the bus, you press activate now. So yeah, I think the door's going to be opening shortly. In fact, there we go. It now says Tayto Park just on the side there, which is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I'm going to head over, scan my bus ticket, and make my way up to the park, and I'll get a little bit of footage from on the journey along the way. Well, I tell you what, I do love a good double-decker bus ride, and yeah, it's took about 55 minutes to make it from the centre of Dublin here to Tayto Park, and there it is, the park's huge wooden roller coaster, the Cuchulainn, that opened back in 2015. Yeah, I can't believe it, here I am 7 years later back at this park, and yeah, you're going to be able to film on-ride footage here as well. What an awesome view of the coaster coming in here. Ready for the bump? Hey! Yeah, the park's literally just opened, and you know what, the car park looks pretty quiet, so I think I'm in for loads of rides today. Well, I tell you what, that journey was nice and easy. Yeah, it takes a lot longer than just jumping in a taxi at Dublin Airport. However, it's so much cheaper. It's cost me like €8 to do that versus €50 for a taxi. So yeah, it took quite a bit longer, but you know what, still not too bad either. I'd say the total journey from the airports took about 90 minutes, which really isn't too bad at all, especially for saving all that money. And yeah, that was nice and easy as well. A nice journey down from Dublin here to the park. I am so excited to get back on this wooden beast, the Cuchulainn, there just behind me. And of course that vlog will be coming up tomorrow. Like I say, you can film on all the different rides here, and there's loads of new stuff for me to see here. There's the Viking Voyage log flume that's gone in since I was last here, 4 other coasters, and so much more. So join me tomorrow in my Tayto Park vlog, and also it'll actually be my last ever vlog from this park with its current name, because from next year 2023 the park's having a complete rebrand as they lose the sponsorship from Tayto Crisps. But stay tuned for that coming up tomorrow here on Theme Park Worldwide. As always, if you got any questions, let me know down below in the video comments. But overall, what a great journey. Nice quick Ryanair flight and a little tour there on 2 buses from the airport. That leaves me with one final thing to say: get out there and keep on riding. See you all tomorrow.